in the eyes of gods and men. Lord Horsafant needs your help to clear Lord Francel's name. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Helenar were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Briggy. I'm just going to go with Briggy. Tell her that House Forton asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Okay, it's got to be up here. Yeah, there we go. So I just went the long way. The scenic route. What is it, my child? Lord Orchefon would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillemay presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witch Drop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Helone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Jeez. They have taken Lord Francel to Witch Drop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Lavenza, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillemay in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. I mean, this is... I don't know, I was thinking some Salem witch hunt stuff. I don't know how much of that was like, you know, where people were set up. I mean, I'm sure to some degree, but I'm just saying, if this Guillemay guy is like that, then Horsefant was saying do whatever's necessary, so if I have to kill some dudes. Hail, Lavenza. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Let's do it. Jocelyn Charlemagne, Francel de Helenar, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravinians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Helone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Helone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Forton, I beseech you, stay your hand. Yeah, this is very Salem witch hunt. If you're innocent, you'll die. If you're not, then you'll reveal yourself and we'll kill you anyway. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Orchefant. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Orchefant has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold them until Lord Orchefant arrives, Lavenza, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Yeah, that's, one of those, if you even question us, it's heresy. That pretty much just tells you, they're a bad guy. Lord Orchefant has come. In the name of House Coerthan, I demand that you lay down your something. Guardian scum, today you shall answer for your sins. That's just too much to keep up with. I think these dudes, yeah, they go down into the... Now a wyvern has popped up, so that's, I guess, further evidence that we're heretics or something. I'm sure that's what they'll say. Oh, he's invulnerable. I guess I gotta target this dude. It's weird how, the stuff you're supposed to fight will always, run away when they get low in health. Oh, I guess he only did it for a second. I think yeah. So this was the dude I just fought, and he dropped a draconian rosary, so... Clearly the good guys are actually the bad guys. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Helenar. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man, what proof have you of this? By the Fury, a draconian rosary? Then the knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights? This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Orchefant. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of which first brought you to Coerthan, Lavenza. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. Lord Orchefant, I have not the words to express my gratitude. But why would you risk your reputation to save mine? because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helenar. Praise Heloni, it did not come to that, but it profits us a little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Lavenza. Pray visit me at House Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Yeah, that Inquisitor dude is just kind of doing everything that, like, would make him a bad guy or whatever. Um, Thank you, Fallen One TV, for the follow. Yeah, he's just doing everything that screams like I'm actually a bad guy. It's like you're getting involved in our stuff, so can you please just finish what you're doing and leave? You look well, Lavenza. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortin and House Helenar shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Yes, I'm on Dark Knight. The final flight of the Enterprise. Lord Orchefant would like to introduce you to his witness. The man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. That's a fun one. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Yeah, it's one of my favorite jobs, at the very least aesthetically, and thusly why I'm, going back through the story on it. And it's my favorite tank. Although tanking is not necessarily my favorite job. And not due to like tanxiety or, anything like that. It's just, I don't know. I can't exactly explain why. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you are inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Coerthan several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Orchefant is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. So we're on our way to the Stone Vigil now, I think. I don't know. I really love Paladin as a tank. I'm a healer white mage main, though. Yeah, I mean, probably, like, my love for Dark Knight as a tank has mostly to do with aesthetic. And white mage is my preferred healer. But right now I'm playing Scholar more as kind of a prep of getting used to shield healing in case I end up deciding to main Sage when Endwalker comes out. At the very least, I'm going to take the both of them up to 80 before I start the MSQ, because it's what I've done. It's what I did for Endwalker. I got Dancer and Gunbreaker up to 70, and then because I had all my other jobs at 70, and at this point I've got all my jobs at 80. So yeah, obviously except for Blue Mage, but it's still maxed. But just want to get them to 80, at least try them out a bit before just to see which one I like, because I think either way I'm going to go with one of the two new jobs for the MSQ. Used to main Scholar, love it too though. Yeah, I like Scholar. Um, I guess it's just kind of the ease of White Mage, versus Scholar. I don't know. I guess it's not really that much harder. Like once you get used to it, it took. I'd say it took me a little bit longer to get used to than White Mage. I kind of feel like there's like just more abilities to Scholar, at least more that I still haven't quite figured out where to fit in. Ah, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil? Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Drillamont of White Brim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice. I suggest that you request Lord Francel to do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Lavenza. May Halone guide you. Balancing fairies' healing with your own heals are kind of complicated sometimes, I found. Um, yeah, it's mostly because, like, if fairies just functioned like another one of your spells, I don't think it would be as bad. But the fact that they've got that, like, delay to them makes it hard to balance, because like, basically, you can't rely on the fairies' heals as, like, a quick heal, so it really needs to be preventative. Except for the fact that, like, at least one of their heals is a regen, which isn't really preventative. So, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Plus, I think, as far as the difference between White Mage and Scholar, with, just pulling groups and AoEing them down, like, Holy is just, I mean, it's the holy, I guess, the holy, um, you know, I don't know, just it's just great. I can't think of the right word, but it's like as good as it gets as far as I think healer AoE, because the scholars one just kind of feels so underwhelming. I mean, all it is damage. Wonderful to see you again, Lavenza. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Helenar. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravinian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillamont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Helenar have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred toward us, and towards you now as well. Holy plus Blood Lotus AoE is great. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just. I don't. Now, granted, I have not really played Astrologian. Um, I mean, beyond just leveling it. But I have not put any serious effort into it to really trying to learn it since like early Stormblood. Because I played it, like it was what I mained when I was raiding at the time. But I didn't want to be a healer. I was a healer because a friend of mine was in a static that needed a healer. And I did not enjoy healing at the time. And it killed raiding and healing and even the game. I didn't play the game for months afterward because of it. So needless to say, I have not gone back to Astrologian in a while, like to actually like really learn it. And so I don't have much experience with that, but as far as damage dealing goes, White Mage just is it for me. You desire an audience with Lord Drillamon, do you? Ah, I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Porcephon's letter. A glowing letter of introduction addressed to Lord Durandare. Or House Durandare. Yeah, same thing. Just Francel's letter. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Orchefant and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious. What to do, what to do. Ye of little faith. Sir Brunadaire seems ill-inclined to help you. Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillamon's attentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Alboys. Yes, Sir Alboys can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Sir Brunadaire bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillamont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head chirurgeon Astindine. Yeah, Astindine. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Great, I'm going to be bounced around like a ping pong ball here, aren't I? Oh, Sid. If the Enterprise is indeed inside the Stone Vigil, then we must convince Lord Drillamon to cooperate. Is Alphino here? Did I miss him downstairs? Nope. Maybe he's outside and I missed him. Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Forton and Helenar. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gordonneau. He should know Lord Drillamont's current whereabouts. Oh, there's Alphino. Time is a resource we can ill afford to squander. We must gain entrance to the stone vigil without further delay. That's what I'm trying to do, but they keep bouncing me around. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you are in luck. Lord Drillamon is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandar as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Sir Gordon permitted your passage? Very well. Speak. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? No, not Halone, but possibly another one. We are the scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillamon. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Coerthan to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? But that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. You dick. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandar marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in white-brimmed front but three mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and two scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. Man, that news was quick to spread. I mean, especially since, like, wasn't the Waking Sand supposed to be kind of like a hidden outpost? The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandar would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Durandar purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. At first I was like, I mean, wouldn't they just say, yeah, sure, go in there and get yourself killed? But the assumption is that you're heretics working with the dragons. Sid, Lavenza, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillamon's trust. Understood? Thank you for watching this video. I've been making a ton of progress and having a blast doing it. If you have too, don't forget to blast that like... That's dumb. Just hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you want to see me live, please come and join me on my Twitch. The link is down below. Thank you again for watching this, and have a good one.